All right, my fat little guinea pigs. We are getting down to the wire. So we have this tub of random goodiness that was meant to be sorted through a while back. Oh, that whole giant box is also to be sorted. It was kind of like partially sorted, but we need to hit that. Get rid of the flag stuff. There's more in the other room. Get rid of the R2-D2 tote. Clear this whole area open. I want freedom. And then all of this just needs to be resorted. Like that's my 3 3/4 inch tub of figures, like generic adventure people, and that just overflowed. Batman needs to be sorted out and figured out which ones I need to get rid of. So it's, we're getting there. Like this is the finale. Everything's working out here. We're vacuuming, we're cleaning. So once those videos are done, we'll hit the G1 Transformers. The tubs here were Evangelion trading cards and candy toys, and they all survived. They call these wafer trading cards here. You would get each card when you ate a wafer, and I still have sealed wafers up there. Gashapon flattened boxes, because I keep everything, because I am a true moron. New Adventures of He-Man we covered earlier. Some gem, which we can compare to the gem tub over there. There might be a couple extras for sale. I bought really nice, loose, mint complete ones back in the day for $20 each, and that was worth it. Clean out a few tubs. Finish up the Star Wars. Lots of paperwork. These are going to be some amazing 80s paperwork. G1. And as I said, we're going to hit all of these G1 tubs here, including the Japanese stuff. I even found my pen bot. This is the black and yellow version. Isn't that super sweet? What do you think, Megatron? Hell yeah. So we're going to get some really super sweet stuff showing up, as I've already said. But for the moment, we're going to hit this tub. The Tub of Love, which was my nickname in kindergarten. I know, strange, right? Nasty teachers. Took away all my toys. We have Small Soldiers, the Talking Archer.
Prepare for battle. Defend Boganite Castle.
I honestly, again, I've said this joke too many times already. Can you imagine sitting down at a bar and just turning to the girl and be like,
I am Archer, leader of the Bogonites.
And then she turns to you and goes, "Rawr!" And like, oh, fuck. Like, perfect. Lovely figure. Kenner / Hasbro at this time frame made a giant posable archer. It talks, it has a battle action. This is the best. Like, there's not much more you would really want as a kid. Lights up, it talks, has an action, fully posable. Like, it still is. This figure and Chip are the best of the entire toy line. Now, the other figures are great, the 6-inch ones. But this is where the heart is. This is the size, I correctly believe, that they were showing in the movie. So, it's a keeper. But we need, like, more cartoon, more toys, more Netflix live action series combined with Squid Games. There we go. Speaking of amazing movies like that, Gremlins, the giant LJN stripe. It's not that posable, but goddamn is he sexy. Check that out. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, look how thin that waist is. Yeah. So check that out. We have 1984 and roughly 1995. The technology and the advancement is just jaw-dropping. 10 years difference, same size toy. Wow. So, big fan of Gremlins. I would actually like, if I didn't have all of this crap, I would focus a little more on Gremlins. Again, nice couple little Gremlins homage collection. We have Blackstar, the bowl, missing a horn. I think it's flopping around. But, this vehicle / monster is very tough to get in clean shape. The wings constantly break off. The horns constantly break off. I believe there's a little notch missing there for something. It's been a while. These are the things, like, I like the line, but it was this early 80s weird stuff that I was never super bonkers into, and it would have been nice to, but like, you like the stuff, but when you're at a toy show and you're 20 years old and you have to choose between like G1 Transformers and Starcom and Dino Riders, Blackstar kind of was to the wayside for me. check this out. Oh, hell yeah. Electronic Tiger games. These are terrible. Even as a kid, somehow I still kept playing them. But I love all Castlevania stuff. So I picked this up. Thank you. Well, I'll get rid of your name. Then you'll be obliterated from history that you own this piece. No one will remember you. Yeah, these things are getting more and more collected. I think that this will probably run about 30, 40 bucks. But I'm going to keep that. This is all keep. I didn't want to give up too many prices, but you know what? We'll do prices again. Canopy, I believe that's for the Land of the Lost vehicle. Here's our tail again for the Supernatural's dragon. We have a Castle Zendo, Otherworld Arco. God damn, again, now, I take it, the Blackstar stuff is just weird to me. The colors are muted. They kind of look boring. I wanted more creative monsters. Lava Lock, the Bumblebee, they're all great. But Arco, wow, those are some stupendous. The colors, the characters, the creatures. But the biggest issue for most collectors is they're bendies. And so they don't get as strong of a love as if they were action figures. But I have a box Zendo. I have a loose Zendo. So we're all good. I got to figure out where all that stuff goes. I know where this is going. We finished up the alien stuff. It seems the mouse is trying to get in there. So I guess it kind of actually makes it look cooler now, to be honest with you. The queen is missing just the cat piece now, and that's it. We got some Transformers sludge weapons, so that'll just go with our pile of extra sludge stuff when we do the G1 tub. We have a large If Labs Krillin in the spacesuit from Capsule. Not much love for a lot of these larger If figures. This will probably only run about $5, to be honest with you. They're beautiful. They're detailed. But they just don't get that love. People want the basic size action figure. And you know what? I can't blame them. But, I mean, I'll just hold on to it. They're a strange line. For me, it's like that early 80s stuff I'm just really picky on. So A-Team is not my jam at all, though I will pick this stuff up just for the snot of it for like $5. I don't have any weapons. The villains are, I mean, again, look at this. Like the sculptor, I mean, it has its own charm, but you see what I'm getting at. I mean, here we have Galoob, and this is about 84, and this is Ravel, and that's Disguisor. Big difference. So, it's again, not my jam, but when you get to these guys, just like the Arco Otherworld, so colorful. And these are posable figures. The aliens, the mechanisms of the action features. It is a beautiful line. I wished it got more love. It just didn't have a cartoon to go with it. It didn't just progress further than the toy line that it was. There were a number of unproduced, but I don't think they ever got to sculpting. I have a input sculpting sheet for an unproduced furry character. You know, like there's so... Anyways, he's complete. He will probably run about 75, 65 for second series. He's much more difficult. I'm not a big Disney person. So what are you doing there? Cool ass bootleg from the vending machines of days long gone. There are quarter machines. You just put the quarter in. Then there's the chicken machine. And it was this big chicken in the hen house. And it spins around making the bok, bok, bok sound. Like it just is buried in my mind. So if you're ever talking to me in person at a toy show, I might just be making that bok, bok, bok sound when you're talking to me. A couple bucks. Oh, wow. Darkwing Duck, little fanny pack. No. That means you're truly an adult if you're still wearing a fanny pack in this day and age. This is probably a cereal premium, I believe. Very difficult. I wouldn't mind keeping it, but I mean, if this has like a $30 value, I'll probably let it go. There's just too much, man, right? The Micro Revenger. That'd be amazing if it still worked. I found those small keychains in the bathroom, 2 of them from my childhood, with like the 8 buttons on it. This is like a giant version. And same thing, like I can let this go and keep one of the small keychains. We have so much Dark Water. I love Dark Water with a strong passion. And I just kept thinking I needed mint figures. So here's 3 more. They run about $3, $4, $5 each. Though I feel Dark Water, there's something going to be on the horizon with this franchise that is going to boost up. I just know it. But then again, I'm also insane. We have... We have the Jurassic Park Lost World Bull T-Rex. He eats them. We have our big Jurassic Park tub over there. We have one behind me we have to go through. I found the Carnotaurus piece. There might be extra parts and pieces in there. We need to start, this will be by itself $20-30 now. And you used to get this stuff. Like if you were at the flea market or a garage sale and you missed all the action figures and you're like the bottom of the box, you would pull this out because people always left this behind. You're like, hell yeah. Oh, this is a great idea. Like, we'll stop the T-Rex from eating you. It's pretty freaking painful for the T-Rex. just again, let's stop for a moment and look at the design of this thing. Okay, so you're gonna make a pod for the T-Rex to eat, but you're gonna put people in the pod, and they're quite clearly upset about it. I'll take a gander at him. Yeah, he doesn't look too happy. I like the little 2 control sticks he's holding on to. That's all you get. No padding, no pillow, just sticks. And then they put you down the T-Rex throat. I mean, does the T-Rex really want to eat this? And then for some reason, like, we got you, T-Rex. Fooled you. And then they just slice his throat open. Strange design. So here's a bootleg Neptune from Blackstar. These are pretty cool. I like this funky stuff. Is it a bootleg? Oh my god, I don't think this might be a bootleg. It shows how much I know. This is not. This is a legit piece. I'm used to the bootlegs always showing up. A couple bucks. G2 Road Pig. He is an incredibly sad bio. I'm going to throw it up for you guys to read for a quick glance. I got him as a kid. I thought he was just a nice, cool toy. If it lights up, man, you got me. So this actually might be my childhood piece. Runs about $25-30. The G2 stuff is getting a little stronger in value. Cops. Okay, we're not going to do that again. Broken handle, gold plastic syndrome. Oh, I know the front is. I just have them at the other area. But this goes to, I believe, not the Roadster, but the Highway Pursuit car. Not happy about it being damaged, but I'm happy to have anything these days, G2 Ramjet, really clean shape, and looks to possibly be complete. No missiles. Look up, is some missiles. This will run about 65, maybe up 55. We'll see if this is the duplicate. Oh, there's the blades for the Super Powers helicopter. Very nice. Squat. Does he have his little satchel? I have like 12 squats for sale, and he's just, he's not popular. He's like $8 dead mint. It's kind of sad. So if you didn't know, these are called soft fubi in Japan, these Rotocast toys. They make so many toys of Godzilla and Ultraman in the late 60s, early 70s, and so on, of just soft fubi, Sentai, and everything you can think of. They still make soft fubis, as you know, like designer vinyls these days, which, again, if I had $1 trillion and I owned Texas, sure, I would buy hordes of that and display it all, but no. But funny enough, they got some of the flip heads, they got some of the Zoids, obviously, from Bandai, but these were actually created for the West. These were never, ever sold in Japan. All the soft fubi first series Mighty Morphin Power Ranger figures. Isn't that nuts? Like, you think they'd be happy about that. Ripper Snapper, no accessories, pretty clean shape, probably about $10. Giant bag of McDonald's toys. I have no idea what's cooking here. I wonder if that Sonic stuff's gone up in value. Isn't that kind of crazy? And there's the cartoon Back to the Future dog driving the train, which was, kind of cool as a kid. Silverhawks. Can't even do it. My voice is going. That's just Burger King being classic Burger King of the 80s. Like, all this stuff was just so much fun. The Burger King Kid Club was fun. That's Ring Raiders. That's the vehicle. No, damaged. Oh, my God. That goes in your room. We got a receipt. Holy crap. Look at that. Ben 10. $6. Spin Master. Hell yeah. You're doing terrible. Why aren't you guys still open? Oh, it's Meyer. That was Toys R Us. So if you ever want to go back in time and kill me, I would be at the Rossford, Ohio store, number 211, at 224032. You can find me. Frodo from the Lord of the Rings, from the animated movie. I saw this like when I was really young, and it was just frightening the hell out of me. But the figures are still pretty cool, very unique, very hard to find. There actually is an unproduced couple pieces They just found a Boromir wax sculpt that was unproduced, which is really fascinating. I wonder how other characters got that far but never produced. We have Cuddles from Goosebumps. That's pretty cool. And then we have Titans Returns. I really love this series. I don't know why the package piece is tossed in there. A couple bucks. Something's wrong with the world today. I know what Michelangelo's thinking. He's saying, kill the turtles. Wow, that kid just... It's the fun things you find, man. Oh no, it broke. It's like I've had this piece in my collection since I was a little kid. I found it like at a garage sale. I had it on strings and hanged it from the ceiling. We have the Sludge Sword Chrome. Probably a bootleg, not the Diaclone. Only the chromed ones were Diaclone or the bootleg, while the Transformer version was red. Oh, sweet. So this will probably all be extra. We have lots of mini mutants for Ninja Turtles. I sell that for $30. That's about $15. And the blimp is probably about $25, $30. So that's pretty good. We can compare those. Really nice pipes, about $25. And that being of mint shape. We have, oh my God, more interlocker parts. These like $2 each from Captain Power. That vehicle that interacts with your TV. Nobody cared. Great technology, but we already covered it multiple times. Not going into that. It's like a 20-minute video already. There's one of the mule doors from Bionic. Anyways, that's a great piece. We have it, the vehicle to go to, but on itself, this might be like $35. Probably more, actually. No idea what these weapons go to. Forever, I've never known. So if you guys know, let me know. So I'll tell Video Alex from the Editing Alex what it is. We went through the entire Aliens tub, so I know I don't need this. This is the KB repaint, probably about 15. Actually, I'm imagining that. Probably about $10, to be honest with you. We have a Batman Returns with a Batman Beyond action figure, about $2. We have the Mask Promo diecast car, the Thunderhawk. This piece used to be everywhere at shows for like $3 each. People had cases of these things, and they all dried up. That's just how it is. The Europeans are like, give me that stuff, buy it all up. I think they were about $30 now, free with in-store gift purchase. I believe this was a Battle Force 2000 G.I. Joe convention exclusive, so I'm very happy, and it looks to be in pretty clean shape still. So that's really nice to have. No idea the value for that, but here's a dead version of it. The normal color of the, I believe, the Polar Claw, the lube, Johnny Quest vehicle. Got a bootleg half Power Ranger, half Sectors. There you go. Gun Sniper from Zoids action figure with the Lena little minifigure inside. This is a super sweet piece. Hasbro again sat back and they said, we got to make action figures, not just model kits. And they were very, very successful to the point where they were importing them to Japan. Probably runs about 2025, more popular character. Generator Rex, following up with Ben 10 on the Cartoon Network series, did not fare as well. And though it won awards and was well written, it's one of those things, man. Things just didn't work out. The toy line has no love. $2. That can definitely go. More Mini Mutants from Turtles. Incomplete play sets of these do not go for much money. They want them complete, and I can't blame them. About 15. I don't know if I need that. Incomplete, but these, the 4 turtles, they're the jumbo play sets. These can run about $100 loose complete, and they are very, very uncommon to get. They're very strange. I never liked them that much because they're not really much of a play set. They're just trying to build that action figure / play set, but I'm still happy to have it. This is purchased back in the day for like $10. No idea if it's complete, but it looks pretty darn close to complete. And you don't find these, let's put it that way. They're very, very tough to get. Final series of Ninja Turtle toys that last year, 1995, roughly. So if you see that stuff, you pick it up. Oh my God. Is this more gem outfits? Okay, we'll deal with that later. More Happy Meal toys. Happy Meal toys. I think this actually might be from my childhood. Super sweet. Nope. Oh. Big bad Beetleborgs. So we have another Japanese kabaya kit. These are really cool. Mouse succeeded in getting the food out of it. So that's wrecked. But these are little model kits of dinosaurs in skeleton mode. Plus they also did a number of other creatures and characters. And there's the knight down there, a samurai knight. They all combine as super crazy dragons. Then they all glow in the dark, man. So these are going up in value, probably about 10 to 15 or more. Heathcliff, yes, that's technically not Heathcliff, but I still call him Heathcliff. Oh my God. Gotcha, guys. This should be a bootleg. Isn't that funky? Yeah, that's funky. I don't know if they're still that common these days, so this actually might run about a little bit of money. Oh, great. That's perfect. So I found the box of Army Ants before this video. I loved this line as a kid. I really was just stupid as a child. I thought they would air this commercial at the exact same time every day. So I would wait at like 7:20 before school, hoping to see the commercial because I'm just stupid. But yeah, the whole box I just found included Army Ants and Fistful of Aliens and Fistful of Power. And I like to make sure these guys are complete because I really do like this line a lot. And I wish more pre-production was out there. But a lot of the people I used to talk to that worked at Hasbro were just kind of rude. The ones that worked on Army Ants, to be honest with you. One guy had the 2-up of the ant that had the bomb. And he was just like, no, man, this is worth thousands. I ain't letting this go. Anyways. Perceptor, Transformers, more outfits, more wacky transforming toys from Transformers, combiners from Japan. Look at that, I'd buy anything. $2. Jungle Fury weapon from Power Rangers. Oh, sweet, a purple sea spray. That's a very odd variant, very early production, and they went right back to blue. It's probably just a bad batch that turned purple. Good money, but I think about $100. Oh my God, look at that face. That is a face that only a mother would love. Oh my God. No, I got another bootleg. This is the Flintstone Kids, which actually has some people collecting it. Digimon. This is Galantmon. Nice G1 Optimus Prime trailer. This is more of a regular basic version, not the any alternate variants to it. That's about $60. That market's getting stronger. So we have more Flintstone Kids, more turtles. Look at that. And we have some turtle figures in there. This actually might be complete. Channel 6 News. So this is exciting. If I have like 2 or 3 of these complete, it makes a big difference for me, to be honest. Dino Charge. There's like a vehicle driver because there's no paint application on it, so they're kind of cheap with Bandai. There's a bootleg glove. Whoa. Pink Ranger's little micro playset from Power Rangers. There's the blue Cyan. The Batman Fire. Oh, that's cool. That's a Morpher cover for the gold Dino Thunder Pterodactyl. Star Trek. There's one of the wings for the Starcom Upriser. That's probably worth like $50 to $100 just by itself. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God. Is that G.I. Joe? My brain's farting out. That's not. Nah, that can't be the. Yeah, that's G.I. Joe. Oh, sweet. Look at that. Here's a Night Boomer, Night Force Sky Striker missile. That's about $40 by itself. I don't need it, but I do think I need that. And we got a claw for Power Lords and Captain Power. And we'll wrap this video up with this amazing piece. This is the Japanese Bandai helicopter power winch. This is an amazing piece. So we've already covered in an early episode that this piece was released in Europe as a GoBot, but not in the US. It was standalone with the truck with the winch as well in the front. Beautiful pieces. And then later on, they tweaked them a little bit smaller and made Twister from GoBots in blue, which was also released in Japan. But the question is, what you're asking is, why is it clear plastic? Yes, people. This was only given to select high-end stores in Japan as a demonstration model. Yeah, this was never sold in stores. This is a demo model that was a special show in Tokyo, a very underground collector show. Now, it's advertised, but like if you're a foreigner, you're not going to find it. I got through the French network, and one of the dealers bought this back in the day. And I picked it up for about $100, and I was like, hell yeah, because you will never see this stuff again, especially if I break it. That is so damn cool. Unfortunately, it did not work, and I'm not going to mess with it, but good luck finding another. So that was a fun tub. Sorry for the long video, but that was a lot of crazy stuff, and we've gone through it. Yeah.